Hey there, guys. So this is a premiere, but just kind of pretend it's a live stream because I tried live streaming, like I wanted to do it so goddamn badly. Warning, there's cursing in this video because I'm about to go full on rage here, and like I have had so much trouble tonight with my Wi-Fi adapter. Like I literally just want to throw it away. I'm gonna pull it out now because I can. I don't need internet for this, which I'm glad to not have for this. This little piece of fun here, this little piece of sit here, right here, this little, yeah, truck it. Truck that thing. Truck it. Piece of sit. Little piece of sit right there. Truck it. Truck that little piece of sit. Alright, let's get to Minecraft. We're just going to be playing Minecraft for like an hour or two. I don't know. I wanted to do this stream so badly, guys. But, oh shoot, that's not right. Okay. Everything should be correct. Let's just get into it. This isn't a live stream, but it's going to be made like a live stream. Besides, people mostly watch my live streams after they're done, so yeah. Just think of this as an extended gameplay video. Something like that. Alright, so let me kind of go over everything. The world has changed a little bit. Oh my god, I'm so happy to like fly around now without worrying about CPU usage, and just, I feel happy now that I'm recording because I know that the video will not fail. So that's a relief, a big one. Alright, so the world has gone through a few changes since last time. I'm not sure what changes though. Last time I think we just sort of toured everything that was over here. So nothing really did change, in fact. But I did add a whole new area to the world, which is pretty cool. So, yeah. Anyway, over here we have this strange thing that Andromedia is working on right now. Now, I have been having a lot of issues with Wi-Fi related stuff recently. It's because of that little sit over there. So like the problem with it is it's an expensive little Wi-Fi adapter, but I think it's too compact to really handle what it can do. So it gets extremely hot, and that is why I have a fan right up against my computer right now. Okay, what? Alright, don't understand what that was. But that is why I have a fan up against my computer right now, because I was trying to blow it off while trying to stream, but it just didn't work. It still got too hot. Like, it gets hot at light speed. Like, that's how insanely quickly it gets hot. So I decided to just unplug it for this. We're not going to stream. We're just going to record a long video. So yeah, I feel a lot better doing this instead of streaming because, yeah. Sometimes streams are good though. Like, it runs well at times, but this time it's just not running well. I've done all the things that you could do to like try to get it to run better. I've unplugged it and let it, like, you know, cool off, and then plugged it back in, but it would immediately get hot, and it wouldn't work even though it is cool off. And like, I just, yeah, it's really pissing me off, or it's really peeing me off. Funny. All right, let's just get to building. All right, well, actually, first we gotta tour everything that's new. So this is all new here. This little crazy looking staircase here. So I redid this. I wanted to actually sort of add a balcony on top of the sign, which we did there. But it needed like a new access on the back. This whole thing needed stairs because it was just blocks before. But now it's been redone into actual stairs. And it's a little more convenient than last time, obviously, because you can walk up a lot faster. You don't have to jump every block. So that's much better. And once you get up here, there used to be I used this as stairs, and then you like walked up through here, but that's not how it is anymore. There's now just a bridge that goes over here to this staircase, which is supported on the back of the sign. And it kind of looks like it's holding up the sign too. It looks like a crazy connect thing. It sort of looks like the sign is being supported off of this entire staircase here. It's a really cool look, though. It makes the sign really look like it's been mounted down onto this mountain. So up here we got the bridge. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's a very skinny, like, bridge sort of thing, but it's alright. I had to extend it out 1 block because it was too skinny, being 2 blocks wide. So yeah. And if the render distance were up, you get a pretty good view. I guess I'll just turn it up. It doesn't matter how high it is. Let's do 24 chunks. We're going to go that high. Alright, so as it loads in here, you can sort of get the idea of a nice view. As you can see, we got you can see the tallest building. You can see, pretty much the entire world from here. Actually, there's nothing of the world that's pretty much behind here. There's nothing behind the sign that is the world. Although there's a place over there that we'll get to in a bit. That's new. I know that. That's a house that's being built off of something in real life. Inspired by like a real life building sort of thing, like just your average townhouse sort of house, simple layout. You got your living room here, dining room here, bathroom here, bedroom here, and then at the back you got the kitchen and the laundry area, and out through the back door you got your backyard, obviously. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna have a lot of fun filling in this whole residential area with houses. This one fit in like really well, so we can definitely get some moderately sized houses here too. Like they can also have their own backyards and everything because there's enough space to do it here. And in the city, it's just all compact with all those houses next to each other. Like there's no backyard space. But over here, we got some backyard space. Not that much, but it's more, so that's good. I think this house will mostly rely on a yard over here, because at the back it sort of already goes past like the middle point of this whole like block. And for this house to actually have a backyard, the house like over here would have to be very small. So yeah. Also, this bridge is new. I think that's all. Yeah, all of this over here is new. So yeah, started a whole new bridge, and I kind of wanted to just get away from all this, Let's build somewhere else. And so over there we have a completely different city from the entire world, so yeah. We now have 3 cities in the world, in fact. That is why this is going to be called RhawesWorld now. So it's basically just RhawesWorld live streams. We're not going to do RhawesVille because we're not building in RhawesVille anymore. We're building the entire world. We're building other cities other than RhawesVille. Like, RhawesVille is this whole city over here with the wooden paths. Like, that is all the RhawesVille area. That is why the sign's there pointing towards it. And then over here with all these roads is an unnamed city. I'm not sure what to call this area of the world yet. But it is a pretty futuristic city. It's probably the most advanced in the world. And then over here is a little town called Rosberg. Now this one is different from Roswell and that place, because it isn't going to have your skyscrapers and stuff. This isn't going to be a city. It's going to be a town that looks sort of cyberpunk stylized, like the video game Cyberpunk. It's going to sort of look like that, and I think we did really well at the beginning of it too. So this is basically like the city hall or center, whatever. It's pretty cool. Roads back here. As you can see, the roads are also a completely different style from everything else we've done. It's just a simple pavement style, nothing that interesting about it. There's no road lines. I mean, it's actually very simple. It's like neighborhood roads. So, yeah. But it's a lot more simpler to do, and I think it's a little more convenient. Well, not really. But yeah. It's that. Yep. I didn't want to go too crazy with the roads. So this city is going to be relatively easier to build than what's over there and what's Well, that place is probably the easiest to build, but this place, like, path-wise, will probably be, like, one of the easiest to do. So, yeah. It's sort of sad, like, I'm kind of leaving RhawesWorld behind and everything, but no, a lot of work has been done in that part of the city over there. So yeah, I just find more parts of the world more interesting to build on, so yeah. I sort of looked at this area with all the trees and stuff, like there was nothing here. I'm just like, it doesn't seem that big, but like, it looked like it could fit an entire town on it. Like this whole entire area that's surrounded by rivers, like you notice how it kind of all comes into like a circle and stuff. Like I kind of like that because I don't have to make the city expand like super big because it can be limited size due to the size of like the land. And like the fact that it's surrounded by rivers sort of makes it like an island within the rivers. So it doesn't have to expand over all the mainland and stuff like that. Which is great. And yeah. It's like the city will expand to here, but it won't go on out here. The city will not go there. The city may go over here a little bit. We'll have like a small residential area, which will be pretty nice. And the city will also go into this little island in the center. It's sort of like a mimic of what's all around it, too, which is kind of cute. Definitely a nice beach here. You got a really cool view of this bridge, too. This bridge is epic. Look at it. I mean, it's not like, it doesn't have like a whole top part to it, but I am working on something with that. I just don't know if I really want to put it into this, though. Still trying to decide if I like it or not. It's going to be like a mimic of the bottom design, and over like the top it's going to look pretty much the same. Just don't know if I like what I'm thinking of yet, so we'll see. There's glowstone inside of the bridge here. It's covered up by slabs, so it shines through the slabs and hits the water, which gives it this nice floaty effect, or, you know, just a cool look. Just something I came up with, you know. Don't know what to call it, but yeah. We're also going to be pretty much building over here in this area for the majority of this video. So yeah. Let's go over a little tour of this whole new area real quick. Now, not much has been built building-wise, but I've done a lot of terraforming. Well, not that much, but I've done a lot of road building. So yeah, and progress hasn't been the fastest on this area of the world, but it's been pretty good. So let's start down here. So I was building this road, and the road had to go in a lot more than I expected it to. And there was like a mountain here, and I would have to cut it in half pretty much to get the road through. But instead of doing that, I came up with a concept that would pretty much signify the city or town. I did overhangs, so the land would overhang the road pretty much, and like sort of create a half tunnel. And it's a pretty smart idea. It made this building look really well going over the road. So yeah, and maybe if I wanted to, I could turn the bottom floor of this building into a theater down there. And it could look like a legit theater, no joke. Because it does have that sort of popping out, you know, stuff. So yeah. And here we have a little shop that is at a bigger size. It's going to be all filled in with, you know, your shop stuff. I'm also doing another concept where I actually use all the terraforming, like this, like the walls of the grass, like the land, like how the land kind of cuts here. I'm using those walls, and inside of them I'm putting in shops and stores. I think it's pretty cool. It's a great use of space. It can definitely give this town a lot of buildings and a lot of places to shop. Like, you got this parking lot here. Now, without this idea, there would just be nothing here and probably just a park instead of a parking lot. But I put stores into these walls, and yeah, it's much more useful space. So, yeah. I'm not really sure which way to enter this building, but we'll go into the actual entry. I also did the same thing here with this, but it's more of a walkway, so it's kind of smaller. Alright, so here's one of the entrance. You can go in through there. This building has sort of like 3 buildings like attached to it. You can see there's one there, and the middle one, of course. It's all just one building, but 3 buildings. The orange one isn't really connected, though. It's actually separate, so. But it's sort of this building and this building just together, so yeah. And I actually do think this is a really cool house concept because I was able to fit a lot of stuff into this build, and it's not even like complete. Like this area over here still needs filling in. So a house that looks like this would do pretty well. I'm actually designing one in survival mode because, well, no one can really beat a house that looks like this, right? It looks great. But I'm using wool for everything, so everything's easier to get and stuff, so. But, you know, yep. Alright, so here's the entrance to the building. It's probably just the main entrance. This area has pretty tall ceilings. It does look quite a lot like a lobby. You got the entrance over here. The ceiling is really, really tall. It goes up here to the chandelier sort of thing. Very nice. I love the way this turned out. Pretty cool. We got like a up here. This is an elevated floor sort of thing. It's like a tri-level building, but it's pretty cool. You got this deck thing, you know, windows, this wall here for privacy reasons. I don't know. You can see RhawesWorld over there. You got a nice view of the river. You can almost see, like, you can't even see the road underneath you because you're kind of over it. So that's all pretty cool. And then up here we have a little more. Not much up here though. Just a floor. We got a bathroom in there. This would be like an office area. Then back here we could have a room if that's gonna fit, but probably not. Maybe we could just have more offices over here. I don't know. Alright, so let's go back down to the lobby. And there's even more to this building. We got this little area down here, which will take you outside of the bottom part of the building. Isn't that kind of unique, right? I really love how it turned out, though. It looks like this building. Like, the building is very small, but it has a lot of stuff. And, like, the orange building isn't even connected to this. That's right. I just stuttered badly. We got this room, I guess, storage room facilities, you know. But building this in survival, like, it's unusual though, but like, I can see it working very well in survival mode. Like, you walk in, you know, you have a few chests here or whatever, or just an empty area for walking around. You can decorate the floor a lot if you would like to. And then you come up here, over here you can have your bed, and over here you could have your kitchen, or it could be dining room, and then over here nothing, and then over here you got your living room, and then upstairs you got a kitchen right here, and then in here you have your bedroom, and here you have bathroom, and it would work pretty well. And you could use the basement as storage, a lot of storage. And you would even have an access to like a low terrain on the back of your house. So it is a great concept for survival even. Then we have this orange building. You know, it's got a nice floor design I came up with. I sort of imagined like a building being futuristic with its floors, so I built that in. And we're going to have an office room there, And I don't know about the second floor. This building is probably going to have elevators over here, which I think will be pretty cool. And yeah. So I think that's pretty much it for everything. There's going to be a restaurant down here. This is going to be a store. It's sort of empty. But yeah. I want to also, like, I'm also trying my best for this, like, part of the world to, like, keep all of its terrain intact, because, like, the terraforming has been just insane over here. Like, the land is literally unrecognizable than it was when the world was created. Like, I flattened out so much that I think it's starting to look boring, because, oh, Yeah, a few chunks missing. Come on, load in chunks. So like, it's so boring because it's so flat and just plain. And yeah, I wish there was some sort of hilly area, but I destroyed all that. And I can't build artificial hills, so yeah, I like if I were to build a mountain, I would just say no to that because I suck at building terrain. I'm good at mining the terrain out, but I suck at building terrain a lot. So yeah. But I am good at making it look nice with its terraforming. This here, Shaggy Beast commented like this looks amazing. You know, he really did like this here. This like Super Bowl sort of look. Like the original concept was to have stores and stuff down here, and I wanted to give it like a shade. So I kind of made it over, like come out a little bit, and it looks nice. Continued it all around, pretty cool. And then we have these houses over here. I don't think you guys have seen them. Very nice. This house is actually from RhawesWorld, my older survival world. That was the inspiration for this world. This house was basically just remodeled into this world. It's the exact same concept and design, but I wanted to build it because it looked so good. It was like one of my amazing concepts in Minecraft, Like, the best concept I ever came up with is probably this house, with this design. And so I wanted to use that design into other builds like this window area here. Like, it comes up and it goes down, sort of like a round shape. And it also kind of goes in like a round shape, and there's even a roof slope like a round shape. There's like a lot of roundness features about this window, and it's a very confusing design to do, but it's actually not that hard. But it is a very cool design to use in houses, especially like modern ones, because it makes the area look really huge, while on the outside it is it's moderately large. So yeah, pretty cool. Like that's one of the amazing house designs I came up with, along with my modern mansion, which has a very cool design. It's just not finished. I never really am motivated to work on this house for some reason. I hate doing my own house in my own world. I'm just more interested in like building other things than my house, Maybe I should redesign my house. Maybe I don't want to build it because it's boring design. Maybe I just, yeah. I mean, the house design is amazing, but doing the layouts on the inside are a nightmare. Because, like, it's all round and stuff. Like, I don't know where to put the stairs to the second floor. I'm really confused on that. I also have to think where they're going to end up on the second floor, So, yeah. Anyway, we're going to work on the orange building here. So, yeah. We're going to choose something different. Let's do dark oak for these office rooms. So, I hope everyone's enjoying the premiere, if this is going to be a premiere. I actually don't know, but it should be a premiere. It should be a premiere. If you're enjoying the premiere, please be sure to leave a dislike. Epic joke. Haha. RhawesWorld ain't funny. Funny man. Funny. Get funnied. Alright, yep. There we go. There we go. Bada bing, bada bang. Bada bing. Bang. Bang, bang. Bang. Alright, I think we should have... No. Let's do orange terracotta. Like that. Actually, let's get that coming out one. Bring that in, and then we do the rest for... We'll do the rest floor. Maybe we should actually bring this over to that point. There we go. Okay, not bad, not bad. Now this building isn't going to be big in any way. It's going to be very small. Alright, and then we'll have 2 offices. This floor, the second floor has a higher ceiling, but will actually be very low because I want it to be similar to the. Well, I think we could do half slabs up here. Like we need to have a ceiling block in. Like this is the roof. We need to have a ceiling block because we can't. I don't want the roof to be seen on the inside of the build. So yeah, I think we'll do half slab quartz. If I did a full block, it would be, you know, the same as the first floor. But if I do a half slab, it's going to look a lot taller, you know. But I'm not a big fan of the way the lights look with half slabs. They just don't seem to fit into the ceiling very well. They pop out a little bit. And I just kind of find it boring, the way the lights look with half slabs. I think we should do a different block for the elevator. Let's make it look like it stands out, because if we make it blend into the walls, it won't look like much of an elevator. Like, it has to look obviously different from the walls, in a way. There we go. That looks pretty cool. Then we'll just place a ladder in there. The simple old elevator trick, just place a ladder. I mean, redstone is cool and all, but it doesn't fit into a build that is this size. Not at all. Okay, what should the... I always go for a stained color window, because the normal window are like the normal windows have no transparency with the outlines, and the stained ones do. You see, so look, I'm comparing these lines, and the glass, it just sort of makes it look more complicated with this glass, and it looks all nice and smooth with the stained glass. So I barely use glass anymore, which sounds surprising, but I use stained glass all the time because it has transparent outlines, and you can definitely see that. Like, this city has no regular glass anywhere, and some of the builds over there do. Well, some of the like first few builds, but like barely any of them actually, you know. So, all right. Should we do brown? No. I think we should do yellow. I've never used yellow yet. Wait. No, it looks too similar. Maybe we could do green. I haven't used green yet either. I think we should do green. I got a feeling for green looking good. Green plus orange. You know, it seems alright. Yeah. These windows kind of look like vomit. They look like a vomit color. I gotta say, it does look a little strange. It does, but I think it'll work. I think that'll work. Not bad, not bad. Okay, and now what? Let's see. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that. Let's go ahead and just place some lights in. Where should we? Okay, I want to have a small chandelier here. I think we'll just do something like that. And bam. Simple. Nice and simple. It seems a little close to the this, but whatever. Should we do... I think we should do that. That seems a little unique. I don't typically use iron bars for fencing in a building, but we are for this one. I just sort of placed it down and I'm like, oh, that looks cool. Okay. Oh, we forgot to place windows over here. And boom. And boom. 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 There we go. All nice and windowed up. I think we should maybe like change the design of this window just to be a full window because it goes down, like it goes through the entire building. But nah, we'll keep it the way it looks. I think it looks fine. All right, so now we got to do the offices. Well, first we can. I think we could place. No. Okay, we're gonna place a. Darn it. Okay, gotta get a block out now. And bada bing, bada boom, bam. There we go. Light. We'll just place one there. It's kind of confusing because there's not really much of a symmetrical system going on in this room of the building. All right, now slabs, quartz slab. Bam, bam. Nice. And same for in here. There we go. Nice. Looks good. Should we do any decorating? I always decide not to do the decorating because I kind of want to leave that up to the people who play on my world. Like, I kind of want to keep some of the builds limited with how much they are complete. I sort of always go for the way they look on the outside. Like, I'm not much of a big fan of doing interior design and stuff, but yeah, place lights in those rooms. We're gonna have to do torches because the ceilings are low. Oh shit. I think we'll leave the building here. We'll place all the doors in where they need to be placed. One there, and boom, boom, boom. And I forgot, these are too tall to be... Okay, we could do a simple, smooth red sandstone. Wow, that matches the orange terracotta really well. Let's do that. That does not look that great, actually. I think we're going to move the doors in the room a little more. So we're going to place the doors like this. Well, you know, it looks a little better. Okay, that looks better. That does look better. Great decision. Alright, I say we're done with this. We could do a little desk here, maybe. You know what, we'll do that. Desk. Quartz slab. I think that looks okay. It isn't even like symmetrical and all, but it doesn't have to be. We could make it go. No. Let's just keep it simple and go with that. It doesn't look that great, but this building is pretty small, so you know, get out through the doors, and bam, we got a complete building. All right, we gotta make the paths connected to the doors too. I think we'll do something like that. Make it come out one on both sides, and another one here, obviously, for this building. Bam, like that, and door. Boom, boom. Nice and simple. Okay. Oh, we gotta do something over here too. I keep forgetting about this part of the building. Forgotten part of the building. Alright, we're just gonna connect this. Simple, easy. There we go. Alright. And now, let's place the doors in. Oh wait, no. Oh shoot. Okay, bam. Oh god. Bam. There we go. Not that bad. I hate doing doors at diagonal spots because you have to place 2 doors all the time. But it does make it seem kind of like a double door entrance to the building. So that's nice, but it's just, you have to do, like, it's just complicated sometimes when you do doors like these because you don't ever want it to look like that, but you have to sort of do that. So it's always challenging when it comes to making doors like that. Like with most builds, so yeah. Like it just sucks because it's something that you don't want, really. You don't want to imagine the doors in a build that's not at a, you know, rotation that fits the world. Like, here's a square in like northwest, northwest, east, and south. Like, you have to build a building in those directions, and that's the only way you can like get a nice door. So let me show you an example. Here's a square in, yeah, simple square. Actually make a bigger one. But then here's a square in when it's facing more of like a vertical angle. This is what a square looks like if it were to be rotated 45 degrees from this. And it just gets frustrating to add doors because you have to add 2 to build like these all the time. And since that building has been rotated 45 degrees, that's what has to happen. So I'm struggling to explain this. So whenever I can't explain it, I just demonstrate it. Hey, that's an epic rhyme. Whenever you can't explain it, just demonstrate it. New rap album coming out to Walmart. Yep, people sell albums in Walmart, guys. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get some water real quick. I'll be right back. Big boy's back. Alright. I don't know what it is, but every time I like drink something, I always feel like it's a challenge. Like, I do videos where I like drink Dr. Pepper at the speed of light sometimes, but even though it's like it takes me a minute to drink Dr. Pepper, like a small can of it, like I always feel like doing a challenge where I just drink Dr. Pepper, like it's a speed test, like who can chug Dr. Pepper the fastest, you know. And every time I drink something now, I always think I'm doing a challenge, and I try not to and I try not to like make a face like, oh god, this is terrible. Okay, I'm trying to think of a way to explain this, but like every time I drink something, I always make the face that you would make when you're chugging something, like, oh god, I'm gonna throw up, or like, you know, whenever you chug something and you just feel like you're gonna throw up, like you don't want to do this challenge. I always do that with every drink. Or maybe it's just a face that everyone makes naturally, because like when you drink something, you sort of do this. You sort of do like something like that. Like your eyebrows kind of, you know, squint down, or, you know. Let's just focus on something else. Or let's just focus on something else. I probably sounded like I said the F word there. Let's focus on something else. Let's focus on something else. You know, I kind of wish that there were stairs for this block, because there is not, actually. We got slabs for this block, but we don't have any stairs. Why? Why no stairs, bro? The closest thing you can get would be that. And it is pretty close, but it doesn't match. Just, it doesn't match. And that's what I had to use here, so. I should have used slabs, though. That would have worked better. Alright, now what should we do? Because we sort of have this whole area built up. I think we should plant a tree here. I want to keep all the trees in this city as well. As you can see, I put 2 there. We might even plant one right there, actually. I don't know. We may not be able to fit one, but we'll see if it actually works. And if it does, it's going to be right up against this building. But I want that. I want this place to look all, you know, like a town, but I also sort of want it to still have its forest look to it, because at the moment, it does look very nice. And I don't want to turn it into RhawesWorld over here, the no tree place, because there's so much flat terrain and there's no trees whatsoever. You could go to the park, and that's the only place where you can find trees in RhawesWorld. So it's just sort of lame here. It's like a farm, like the countryside. There's no trees, no nothing. You know, not much going on. And over here with this city, I want to keep the vibe of all the trees and stuff. With that said, we are going to sort of do the same thing, but it's going to have less trees than this town. So, yeah. I also have to figure out where to build the bridge to get to this middle part of the city here. I want to do it there, but then I like the way it looks here. Like, I don't want to add another intersection with this road here. So I think we're going to keep that the way it is. I'm thinking maybe we should do one right here where this kind of comes out, and then it could be a four-way intersection. And then it could go over here to this island. So yeah. Over here on this island, by the way, we're going to have like a beach, you know. We're going to fill all of this in, make it all line up so there's not this big gape here. Maybe we'll keep this gape and turn it into a small port, although there's nowhere for a ship to really go because the bridge is so low. Or maybe we could build something that makes it look like the bridge folds up. Maybe. No, I mean, there's nothing like this yet, but I kind of got a concept in my head where imagine a bridge were to go up depending on like the height of the pillars. Like the pillars could rise the entire bridge up off the ground. Now something like that would be expensive, but it is convenient. Like, well, not really, but but like imagine that. Like at the other end of the bridge, I should add these like connectors. Like it kind of looks like the road isn't connected to the road here. And just imagine the pillars having all of their own like support systems, and it can rise the entire bridge off the ground. It sure isn't convenient, but I don't care. It's an amazing concept to think of. Or at least in my head, I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, and like ships can then access, you know, all of that water over there, go through that river to get to the big water. It's kind of strange in this world because there's no actual ocean biome that I found yet. It's sort of just gigantic ass lakes and stuff, like humongous lakes. There's no real ocean that I found yet. So yeah, little sheep. Okay. I think we should plant trees. Let's see how much we can fit. I really enjoy the look of the big oak trees, these trees right here. I really like these trees a lot because they do very well at like making the whole place seem more like diverse or whatever. I do want to fill this entire place up with more trees, but I think it looks good enough with birch and oak wood. So we're going to keep the birch and oak wood vibe with this place. So let's go ahead and plant a birch sapling. We're also going to put an oak sapling there. We're going to change the tick speed to, let's say, 500. Now I go with 1000 all the time, but I want to go a little slower because I'm afraid the CPU on my computer will go way too high. So let's go 500 for the tick speed. Okay. Not okay. See, this is what I don't want. I don't want these trees. I want a large tree, please. Okay, right there. Boop. Alright, now. Okay. Whenever I have the tick speed up a lot, it always kind of lags the game a little bit. Come on. Give me something big. No. How does this look from over here? It does seem pretty cool, but I do want a big tree. I want a big tree. Come on. Let's do big tree. Come on. Big tree. Small tree. Big tree, small tree. Big tree, come on, big tree, big tree. Small tree, come on. Let's get a big one in here, come on. Give me that big old tree booty. Come on. Hey! This one isn't exactly too big, but I think it may do okay. I have a few opinions about this. I think the birch tree should be over here more. Let's move the birch tree. Let's put it right there. No, not an oak tree. Birch. Okay, that's a little too tall. Actually, I kind of want a tree lower than this. God, I'm so needy. So needy for the certain type of... Oh my god, the birch ones grow so fast. Is it true that birch trees actually do grow faster than oak? Probably not. Okay, that one seems fine. That one seems fine. I actually should probably keep that one because a tree 2 blocks tall would be a little bit cluttering in this area. Right, let's change up this tree. Let's change up this tree. I'm not happy with it. Not happy. Gotta find all the wood blocks to get rid of. There we go. Okay. Did I break the tick speed? Because, like, sometimes that happens. Yep, okay, I did. Okay, so now we gotta reset it and then set it again. Sometimes it breaks. Oh well. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, I thought it was broken again. That is good. That is a nice size tree right there. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Some of that tree booty. Let's go. Let's go. This area looks nice with all these trees, I gotta say. Very nice area. I want to see how it looks like if I were to walk through. Very nice. Let's pick up all these items. Okay, also let's set the tick speed back. Because the game is lagging from how high it is. I typically set it to 1,000, but to make sure this video runs well, or records well, we're going to keep it low. So, yeah. It looks nice. I think we should add a few benches. Benches. Let's do a quartz bench. So, and sign. Actually, let's do a painting. Is there a painting that doesn't look... Oh, wait, that's an item frame. Well, I don't know. I don't want an item frame because I think it's a little bit... I don't know. Let's just do a sign. Let's do dark oak. And... Aw. Just put all on the sign. Eevee. Alright, darn it. There we go. Nice simple little bench. And then should we have another one over here? Let's have a wide one. Darn it. W, oh my god. Just click after you place. There we go. Nice and simple. Very nice. So what should this building be for this town? Should it be like the city hall? Should it just be an office building? I think it looks very well as like a city central. So I think we're going to call it the city central. No. I want to place like a sign there. Maybe like a town hall. Freak. I'm trying to refer to this place as a town, not a city. Let's just call it. I'm gonna type random letters. IDF. Oh wait, let's get a brighter IDF. Gotta remember that. IDF actually does not sound like a bad company name. See, that's what I'm going for, a company name. IDF offices. That's how you spell offices. I gotta search that up. Also, are we live? Oh wait, no we're not. I forgot, this is a video. But it's supposed to be like a live stream. Okay. How do you spell offices? I'm not this dumb. It's just sometimes you gotta search these things up, man. You don't know. You can't know everything at one time. You know. Offices. Okay, yes, it is. All right. It should be though, right? Is it offices like an S after the C? I think that's good. I think no. Okay. Let's just do it IDF Incorporated. IDF Incorporated. And IDF should stand for International Delivery Floaties. International Delivery Floaties. No. Okay, we gotta do something international delivery, then what? Or international departure flights. No. International delivery. Why am I doing international? This is a town. Okay. Independent. Or maybe we should call it the LDF. Local delivery. Okay, LDF it is. LDF. LDF stands for local driving. The F at the end is not going to work with anything, really. Local driving, local delivery, local delivery. There's got to be something for F. Local delivery. Local delivery. I've named it that because that's the only thing I can think of. We're gonna keep it that name. Alright, guys? Alright? Alright. Alright? Alright. Alright. Okay. String night vision. So now what should we focus on? Let's get to work on the roads? No. We gotta do some more buildings for this city, town, place, thing. So I'm having trouble coming up with building concepts because like this is all I could really think of. You know, something mimicking this isn't going to look that well. I want to have some more unique buildings, something that looks like this. I got inspired by a building in Dayton where it had this round glass sort of thing going, and that's what I did with this here, this round glass sort of thing going. And then I just added, you know, like a slum brick apartment to it, sort of building, but it's orange. And this here, which was added, it's actually just a custom concept. So it's, you know, 3 buildings merged together. They made a baby, and this is what it looks like. Looks like something from Cyberpunk, which is pretty cool. Should we put something on this hill? I'm thinking maybe we could put the sign of the city on this hill. But I'm not thinking that'll look great. I think the sign of the city, or the town, I think the sign of this place could probably go on that mountain over there, this rocky mountain. Because it's up high, you know, everyone over this like town will see it. So yeah. I think this is gonna be like a nice little area here. I think we could have like this whole area over here. We could probably like make a road come up from the land here. Okay, if the dog barks anymore, we're just gonna ignore it. All right, so the road. So the road will come up from here and like go around this mountain area and then come back down over there. I'm thinking something like that, like a big ring for this. But I would have to cut into this mountain a lot for the road to work. Well, we could do something skinny though. We could make like a one-way street going around. Like it could be it could be 4 blocks wide, you know? That could work. Okay, losing the night vision. Looks weird. I'm trying to figure out what to do, because all I really wanted to do was just do that stuff there that I did. Let's work on these little shops, because they need some working on. Okay, so let's get to work on this one. This one I have recently expanded to a larger size, because it was a little bit smaller before. I wanted to put like a third shop here on this corner, but it would be way too small, you know, and I wanted to expand this place out a lot. So yeah, so I expanded that out into the corner part, and it is a reasonably sizable shop. So yeah, we also got this cool light design at the entrance here, but it can't really put it anywhere else. So yeah, because this light design goes into the like underneath, like the foundation of the building here. That's where it kind of goes up into. So yeah, and like the ground is literally above that, and yeah, so we can't really do anything there. We just gotta place in the ceiling, and we gotta do some lights. And then we also gotta do a floor. Then we gotta move on to the next store that needs work done. So fill this in. After I fill this in, I'm gonna go ahead and use the restroom real quick, because I gotta go. When a man's gotta go, he's gotta go. Or is the webcam too big? No, it's an okay size. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. Back is me. Okay, I want to check something real quick too. Okay, just making sure you guys can hear me. It would be a very big disaster if the microphone was off this whole time. Alright, dark oak floors, you know, the typical style that I always go with, dark oak floors. Bring the path in a little bit there. Bam, 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 bam. Let's go ahead and place lighting in here. We'll do a nice corner light again, and simple corner light there. Quite random, but it'll work. It will work. Placing the floors now. It's kind of cool making all of this stuff because it's kind of like the city has part of it, or the town has part of it underground, so that's pretty cool. We can have like mega stores underground because there's so much space underneath the ground to work with. And when you build like a building on ground, you sort of limit it to how big you can go because you don't want it to look so freakishly big that it doesn't fit in. But with underground stuff, you could go as big as you want because it's not visible to the surface, you know? So like, if I go over here to the city and give you a few examples of something that is too big on the outside, but like, yeah. So like, this nightclub. I thought I was going to use like the top floor. Like, this building is really big compared to most of the buildings in this world. Like, it's a big, low building. Like, this building, this area of the city here, like, on this side of the path, over here on this side of this path here, is going to be like a low commercial residence area with restaurants and all your favorite sorts of things. Like, low commercial buildings, residential houses like this, like a simple motel kind of look, depressing buildings, as I call them. And then here we have this nightclub, and it's a really huge building for this whole area of the city, because it takes up a lot of space, but it's actually too small for the nightclub, so I had to go underground and mine for a long time. It took me a while in creative mode to dig out all of the stone that was in here and build this amazing nightclub. And this nightclub is one of the best creations I've ever made in Minecraft. I'm not sure what that kissy thing was. There was no reason to do it, guys. There was no reason. Okay, let's get to work on the city now. Getting distracted. Getting distracted. It takes a while to fly over here. Oh, guys, I also built something else new. I'll show you that after we get this place done. Okay, it's done. So, I decided to build a statue of my Minecraft character, as you guys can see. I actually got my skin loaded into Minecraft now. You know, the RhawesWorld color scheme with the shirt, the derpy eyes. It's my skin. It's all created by myself, and we created a statue. So here's Shaggy Beast's statue. Pretty cool. I was originally planning for that to be the island of my statue, but since he built his there, I had to go out and create my own island and build my statue here. So I did not want the island to look too big, so I sort of just made it small. Oh god. I remember unloading an inventory here a long time ago, but that stuff should be disappeared by now. It's been well over 4 minutes for this stuff. What is up with Minecraft? I think the way the new version of Minecraft works is you have to be close to something for it to like properly work and function as it's supposed to. Because I've noticed with trees, you sort of have to be like a chunk or two, like you have to sort of be like 5 chunks within the tree's distance, otherwise it will not generate. And that is sort of a problem at times. So, yeah. And as you can see here, I was way too far away from all of this stuff, so yeah, it's still there. And now I have it all. Whatever. Alright, so here is my statue. It was originally, it was sort of like a, you know how you make an ocean biome, but you want to build like something up. You always build like a line from the floor, because you can't place anything on the water. So I sort of did that, and I wanted to make it look like the island was sort of artificially held up, like it was a fake island, you know. But I kind of dumped that design, and I still have it inside of this stone wall. I made it look like the building was supported with these two thick pillars. It just didn't look well though, so I decided to just fill it up all around. We left this little area over here unfilled because it's sort of like a balcony, but it's still pretty cool looking. I mean, it does definitely look like a fake island still, so yeah. My main goal for this island, though, was to make it as small as possible, because I wanted to come up with a nice small design so it wouldn't look so big, and yeah, that's what I did for the last one. It's sort of a theme now, like to have my statue island be super small. So yeah, I think what the next design would be like the statue on this pillar, but like all of this land here is just gone and it's just this pillar sitting in the ocean. So yeah, we're gonna build like a dock here. I was also thinking about doing like a little building here, but like there's no goddamn room at all. There's gonna be no room. There's sort of a little space underneath the statue here, and you can even go in the statue through this ladder right here. God, I just thought I saw a bug, but no, I can see my computer's reflection on my Apple logo. All right, so here's the inside. You know, we got floors of stuff. I think what's going to be in here is like the history of this world, like buildings over time, like discussing all the dates that the world was created. I think that's all going to go in here. So yeah, here we got this arm. Like we're in the arm. These are gonna be rooms with like, you know, signs and everything. We'll even have chests, I guess. I don't know. And here's another one and another one. Quite a lot of stuff fits in this building too. And then up here we have the map, but there's no like map yet. We're in the head. Not really sure what to do for this area because I thought Minecraft works in a way that you could place item frames right there, but Minecraft doesn't do that. And it would be amazing if I could though, because like the map could be all panoramic and go around the entire room. But nope, there's limitations for no reason. It sucks. But yeah, I think this building's gonna look pretty cool, and I really like the way the interior turned out. It looks very spacious on the inside. It looks like there's quite a lot to be seen on the inside, so yeah. Pretty cool, and you got the back balcony there. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so let's go back now. Actually, I kind of want to work on something in RhawesWorld. I don't really know what to do in RhawesWorld, though. I think we could work on these houses here. Maybe. I kind of want to work on that one. This one here. Let's go ahead and just go back to work on what we were doing. I think that's a better idea. No, I want to work on something else. Let's do what I want to do. Should we work on the buildings in downtown over here? I think we should. Maybe. Yeah, let's work on some of these buildings over here. Alright, so this building is pretty much completed on the 2 first floors. There's just 2 more floors to be built. Actually 5. There's going to be another floor, and then there's going to be a balcony with like a pool and all of that. An amazing rooftop building. And probably the first building with an actual awesome looking rooftop, I gotta say, because none of the buildings in the city so far have anything interesting on the top of them. Look at that. It's just stone. Stone. Look at that. It's just concrete, guys. Nothing on the roof. Look at that. You got this cool design, but nothing on the roof still. Look at all the houses, nothing on the roof. Look at this building, nothing on the roof. Look at that building, nothing on the roof. Look at this building. You actually do have something on the roof, but still nothing on the roof. You got these cool 2 like ventilators, but like there's still nothing up here. So that building will be the first one to actually have something to offer on the rooftop. You know, you could actually walk on the roof of that building. So that's going to be pretty cool. This building doesn't have anything too. It's just all wasted rooftop space, you know. The only building that really actually does have a rooftop to it is this. You could actually walk on the roof, pretty much, if you consider this a roof. So yeah. I'm also thinking, what building should go here? I'm thinking we should do something as similar in design to that building. But I sort of actually want to push away from this building design because, like, this building doesn't fit in that well, if you guys notice. Like, it seems a little bit out of the ordinary compared to all the other buildings here. It just doesn't seem to fit in. It kind of looks out of place, you know. But it's too bad because I already built this much of the building, so I think we gotta build something else that is completely different from that design over here. I think what we should do is maybe do another replica of the fish trade building, but I don't know. So yeah, I actually really love this fish trade. It's kind of like everything's all connecting. So like when Shaggy Beast built this little fishing shack over here, like there was nothing in the world. But like when he built it, I sort of got the idea of revamping it, but I didn't want to do that without his permission. And I actually kind of wanted to wait for the world to be like a year old until I started revamping old builds. So I decided to build a building behind it because there was a space behind the building and make it like a fish trade headquarters. And I didn't want to change up the back of this building too much. I didn't want to like connect it to each other. So I decided to add a little door here into the cashier area and a fake like garage down here that would somehow look like it's connected to this building. Like that building has a basement. You can go down here and get your stuff, you know. Pretty cool. In a parking lot, because why not? So yeah, that's awesome. Shaggy Beast I think he liked this building a lot. I sort of built it for him in a way because this is his build and that's sort of like the same property. He told me though like it would have been more awesome over here because the building could have like a conveyor belt coming from the water into the actual like building itself. You know, I gotta say that was a pretty cool concept indeed. So I'm actually thinking of something. Maybe we could incorporate that into the world, even though there's already a building here. I think what we should do over here in this little corner area is build a small factory where all the water bottles are made. Where the fish are made, and I think that'd be pretty cool. I do want to do something with this pillar here. I feel like we should like make a connection between the two buildings or something. So yeah, but there is a problem with this building. It's more of an office building, like you're doing online shopping. You know, this is the building that does all the work for that online shopping, like the shipping, the payments, all that stuff. And this is the building that all the action happens in, I guess. So it isn't really a factory. They wouldn't take the fish. They would be doing online orders and stuff on the computers. So the factory is going to be over here. Maybe it's like could be like an easy shipping lane into the garage of the shack. So yeah, I mean, I know it doesn't really make much sense, but it's my world, you know. I want it. I'm gonna make it make sense, even though it doesn't. So we're gonna go with the same building design. What terracotta was used? Okay, not normal. Was it light gray? Yep. Okay. So. I don't want to do any terracotting. I want to try to keep away from doing that as much as possible, but I might have to, just a little bit with this land coming out here. So let's go ahead and dig that off a little bit. I don't want to affect the land too much because I actually do like this terrain. It's very nice. I've got to kind of dig up here a little bit, get rid of some of that. Get rid of some of that there. So some of that. Oh no, I didn't want to. Okay, we're gonna have to anyway, whatever. Doesn't matter, it's just a tree, guys. One tree. In case if anyone's wondering, like, RhawesWorld, why didn't you build a city in Flat World? Come on, I'm not doing that because it's just it's so boring. Like once you're in the Flat World, because like you can't really go off of anything to put there. Like you have to create the terrain, and with a Minecraft world, the terrain is already generated. And I just enjoy terra cutting because it's satisfying, and I enjoy like making the area flat. But I also enjoy the landscape too, because like with the town over there, I want to keep that landscape because it looks so beautiful. You know, to me at least. So I don't ever build a city on the flat world. I mean, I am right now, but I have not touched that world in a long time. Because I am so bored of it. I don't build flat world cities because they're so boring to do. There's no inspiration right as you start the world, so... yeah. And with like a world with terrain and all, you know, oh dude, a hill house would look nice there. In a flat world, you gotta build a mountain for the house. And it's just more work even, so... yeah. Alright, I'm just kind of flying around here. I think there's enough space for a factory now. I just don't know how to like shape the factory up though. The land looks a little bit weirder because it's sort of custom terra cutting here. Like I want to still want to make this look nice and blend in, but we got to do some cuts to the land. Cut, trim it a little bit, trim that land. Come on, give it a nice scrub in the land. There we go. Okay, looks alright. Starting to look a little odd. Like it's kind of like a steep slope there, then a sort of flat area, then a steep slope, like a really steep slope. It does look like it's sort of cut back, but it's okay. It's okay. Not too obviously bad. Let's build the factory now. So I think we're going to do basically the same size building. Let's see. Actually, we're going to make it about like a whole block smaller. And there's like this pillar thing I got going with this building. What we're going to do with this building is something a little different. The pillar is going to go over the building. So with this building, it kind of goes up and then forms into a roof. But this one's going to go over the building, and then the building's going to have just a standard roof, you know. Okay, I gotta be careful here because like the land cutting into it. It's strange to put a factory in the city. Very strange. Alright, now we're going to run into a problem here. We're going to have to cut into the terrain. Definitely. Well, gotta do it, you know. We're just going to kind of build over it here. Alright, we're going to cut it off there. We're going to add a parking lot over here if we can. I need to see... okay. I think that's an okay size. Put over the land. Alright, how close is this corner to my house? It's far enough. It's far away enough. We're good. We're good. Okay. Not bad. Huh. I want to do a cool building design with this, too. Like, I kind of want to make this factory into, like, a building as well. I'm sure there are, like, building sort of factories-ish. I don't know. There are, like, very tall factories, but I don't think they have, like, floors or, you know, anything like that, so... Okay, so now we got that going around. Now, we're going to make it... about... let's not go as high as the fish trade building here. Let's go about that high. little lower. I think that's a good height. Yep, not bad. That up, and that matches. Okay, I want to make sure the factory doesn't look too stylish or anything. We got to make sure this looks as simple as possible, which is good because I don't have to put any thought into any wall or anything like that. Like, we could just have simple 2-block windows or 4-block windows. You know, it's going to be pretty simple with the rest of this. Now I got to see, what is the middle point? Alright, so 5 in, and 4 in, 5, and boop, boop. That's that. Okay, so it's 1 block for the middle point. That's good. I hope. We're gonna see how what I'm trying works. Alright, so now I'm trying to go for a blocky window design. Hey, we could just put windows in like that. That is unique to me, actually. Huh. Like a building, like a large, wide window like this. That's unique, but I don't know if I should try it. Let's see if this is all symmetrical. Okay, so what if it's not? We could just fill those in. This is what I was looking for. Okay, so we'll do that then. Yep, we'll even have the windows come down a block more. Or like, we'll have a window lower than, yeah. Okay, there we go. And then we'll have like a little bump there because it's gonna be the front door. Actually, we don't have to. It could just be a front door. Front simple entrance to the factory. We'll actually make it a nice double door entrance. Nice. And then even more windows. This factory has got to have the most windows ever. Jesus. Lots of windows. Lots of windows. We're also going to have to put windows over here on this side too. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Ow. Oh, ow. Okay, not bad. Do the same over here. Not bad, not bad. I like how it's looking. Alright, so for the back, should we have anything like the front has? It goes into the land, so it's going to be a little more difficult with windows at the back. So I'm guessing no. Maybe the back of the building should just be flat, lower than this side, so let's do that. We are going to make the window here, though. Okay, we can't really. I guess we could do something like a whole different window design with the back. I think we could do an up high sort of window thing. Like, we could do a little corner window. Let's do that. Let's do that. A corner window. Okay, no. Like that. I think that's alright. I think it's alright. We'll do a corner window there. Okay. So he also told me about the concept of having like like a spot where it could go. Like a conveyor belt from the ocean to the actual like factory itself. Now this is the only fishing dock in the entire world. So maybe we could have like a conveyor platform here, go underground and into the factory. Or we could just have one out here that sucks up fish. We could do both, you know? Let's just do both. Alright, so we gotta... I'm gonna go ahead and start with the tunnel. Now we gotta make sure that we don't go above ground. Alright, so the tunnel can be located right here. So, let's go ahead and place block there, block there, block there. There we go. It's a little bit visible on ground, which isn't great, but it's alright. Not, yeah, it's kind of weird. Okay, just like that. And then oh my god, I hate sand. Okay, and now I'm going to drain out all of this water by using sponges. Alright. Oh wow, that's cool. You can see, that's strange actually. It's pretty cool. Looks like there's water in there, although there is not. Alright. So now we just dig out the tunnel. It's going to be a little difficult placing all the blocks in because like it's not a 2-block tall tunnel. But I'm sure we can get it to work. Alright, so I'm not sure how far from there we'll have to get to like the factory. Let's see, the factory is at negative, or like this wall is at negative 51 on that axis. I want to get it to negative 44. Wait. Right? Negative 44. Negative 44. Let's get this tunnel pipe thing to the coordinate negative 44 on that. So, straight. God, this is quite far. Really far. Jeez, how far away is it? 44. Okay, we went to 43, but that's okay. Alright, it's actually quite a long tunnel. I did not expect it to be this long, but okay. Alright, take out all of that. Okay, let's see where we need to go to get to this dock. How would I like the pipe to exit, though? I think we'll have the conveyor belt, like, right here. Alright, so I want to make a clear explanation on how this works. So this sucks fish in, and it drains out the air, so they die. And it just, yeah, I'm making this as child-friendly as possible. So the fish come in, and the water drains out, and the fish die, and then they're sent on a conveyor belt to be chopped up and killed even more. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Not murderous in any way, shape, or form. Not like it's chopping up the bodies or anything, or, you know, it's not like, let's just focus on the tunnel. Alright, so now, how would this work? I'm thinking, I kind of like the way this land looks, but I guess we'll have to get rid of it a little bit. What height is the tunnel at? Oh god, it's underwater. Alright. So I guess we'll just do a hole. I don't know. The actual hole is like... Okay. we should get to the tunnel. Alright, that connected pretty well. Okay, and then the top part. There we go. It's pretty cool. This looks pretty nice, actually. It looks like a complex system down here we got. Let's dig that out. Okay, and now we'll just go ahead and place in the walls, sides of the tube. Okay, we'll dig a hole straight up into the factory there. Oh, over here. Alright, so now you gotta fill in the ceiling layer of the tunnel. Now that's gonna be a little challenge. Well, not really, because it's actually not gonna be that hard, so it's just difficult now because I can't get in here after doing this. Bam, 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 bam. It is pretty stupid to like create this whole tunnel because like no one will see it because they can't really access it down here. But it's whatever, you know. We'll have it down there anyway for decoration and realistic looks, you know. All right, well that's done. The factory. Let's continue working on that. I think we'll do the same window design, the one I rarely use. Well, it is used a little bit, but like it's used here. It's used on this building because that building down there has a similar look. It's used on this house, that house, and that building, and that house. But not that house. It's pretty much used like mostly commonly like over in this part of the city. The beginning parts of Roswell, like this part and this part, because they're all the first few bits of this world that were created, so yeah. Goodness, night vision. Well, do we need it? Because is it becoming day or night? I think it's becoming day. Nope, it's night. Then why did it look like it was sunset when the lighting continuously fluctuated? Big mysteries. Big mysteries. A lot of windows to fill in here, guys. Holy frick. Shouldn't take too long. Kind of difficult to fill these in now. Not a fan of using glass panes that much, but for this we gotta. And then for the sides. That looks like a factory to me. Okay, and now for the ceiling, we'll do, you know, we'll do gray. Gray, just like the building. Actually thinking we could do some sort of triangle roof, but this building would look a little too tall if we did that. Okay, and now for the back wall of this part of the building. Should I think we should also do windows for this too. So let's go ahead and fill in there. Okay, bam. Whole set of windows right off the bat. Alright, there we go. Bam, bam. There we go. Not bad. And I think we should also continue this out through the back part of the building. Kind of like with the big building. So, it kind of looks like it's two buildings connected. That's what it looks like right now. This isn't a bad factory building. Can't wait to see how it looks like with all of it complete, you know. It's pretty dark. Well, kind of need some lighting once we get that in. I may actually be ending this stream soon, or this video soon. So, yeah, I'm a little tired right now. I'm getting tired and just kind of gazing off. Been more quiet. Making it more... Yeah. I'm also sort of getting a little less interested in Minecraft the more I play it. So, yeah. Well, this building doesn't look bad. It actually looks like there's a similar district of buildings that have like this crazy window design. Because if you look at this building over here, its appearance as a school is pretty obvious. But it has a ton of windows, this building. Same with the parking garage. Same with that building. Same with this building. Same with this building. Oh yeah, it's downtown. Every downtown building has a shit ton of windows. But this factory... It was intentional to have this many windows, you see? It was intentional, you know? I'm just like pointing to buildings and noticing like, oh, that has a lot of windows, that has a lot of windows. And then like, as I got into it more, I realized, oh yeah, it's the downtown district. Every building has a lot of windows. So, yeah. Well, I guess that's pretty much it for this video. I'm sorry we couldn't finish the factory. We didn't really do much, actually. Yeah. We've been recording for an hour and 38 minutes. I feel like we could do more. I'm just tired. I just need to... I think what I'll do is if school is canceled tomorrow, there's like a lot of bad weather. So if school's canceled, I think I'll stream during the day when I'm more awake. And overnight, I can always dream about something and then get a concept in my head to build in Minecraft. Because right now I don't know what to do. And yeah, my brain is just sort of out of ideas of what to build and stuff. So, yeah. And I know that, like, the factory building isn't done, but I don't know what to do for the inside, really. So, yeah. I guess that'll be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this premiere video. Sorry, it wasn't a live stream, but you can always pretend that this was a live stream. Alright? It's going to be called RhawesWorld Live number 5. Also, all the title for all the previous like streams will be changed because the world isn't focused on Roswell anymore. It's become like a state pretty much. Um, so yeah, here's like a level 4 map of the world, by the way, and all that's been like discovered. Like, okay, this road area is not even in the map. Like, this is a level 4 map, and that much of the map there, like, that's a lot of map, I think. So, like, you can see all the roads and all the wooden structures. There's a lot of them. You can see that in the map. And it's pretty insane. Like, how was I able to fit so much stuff into... Like, how was I able to get a world this big, you know? So, yeah. Let's also talk about some plans that I have for the future of this world. So this mountainous area. I think we could do a mansion district here. I sort of thought of building my house over here on these mountains. Like making a hilltop mansion where the sign is. But it never really happened because, no. I am thinking, though, of building a modern house, like a hill house here, like inside of the mountain. I think that would be pretty cool. I don't think you guys have seen this little balcony. Yeah, there's just this little balcony here. It's able to see the sunrise and that little city over there. You can't really see much over there, though. It's just a nice little balcony. Not much. I think we'll do, like, some cool mansions here. We'll also make it part of Roswell, I think. Or probably not. It will probably be part of this city. I think maybe. I'm guessing not, though. It could become a part of the town, like with the road design. It could just be a part of the town that is. It's going to be more like a country area. I don't know. Over here, this is going to be the downtown district of this city with these roads. As you can see, there's a bridge connecting over here. I didn't want to build the downtown district where all the trees are because, you know, the downtown district will not have much trees at all. And I don't want to do much terra cutting because there's a lot of rough terrain in all these trees here. So this area is sort of flattened out, nice for a downtown area. So it's all set up pretty much. And it's also very far back from the actual coast. So there's going to be like a lot of low commercial zone area, you know. And that's how much of it we have built. Like all of this area over here will have all of these roads, you know. This city is going to be very huge compared to Roswell. Roswell is going to look pretty small compared to it. So yeah. Terra cutting, though, is going to be a very big challenge because there is so much random terrain over here. So, and it sucks too because I want to keep a lot of this stuff, but I can't. Like this mountain here. This mountain is beautiful. It's so good looking. But it's getting in the way a lot. Like over here, it's getting in the way. So yeah. Also, I am like doing a lot of terra cutting here, but it's not going to go to the full extent. It's not going to go as insane as Roswell terra cutting, you know. It's we're still going to have a lot of terrain that was randomly generated here, like this whole area here. This is going to be like a park area. And yeah, but this whole here is like actual custom terrain. I don't want to get rid of that mountain because it's a beautiful looking mountain. I don't want to get rid of this river because I think there could be like a riverside or lake. I don't want to get rid of it because it does look like a pretty cool lake that you could have a nice big park around, you know. But this mountain, I think this mountain's got to go. And that mountain, that's got to go. And just, if I go down here, you notice how it's like all of this terrain. You notice how it's all random. It's going to be a lot of terrain cutting work. But, how about, before we end this video, did I actually do an outro on this already? Probably, but, okay, I actually do want to go over something that is pretty satisfying, so, how about we take a trip back to the seed before I completely terracotted it. Alright? Now, it's not going to look familiar at all. And you probably won't believe me when I show you it. Alright? The one way that you could figure out that it is the right seed, okay, so the spawn point of that world was right here on this island. This is the spawn point. There's all this land over here, you know. But we gotta find the mountains over here familiar. So, yeah. Just kind of take your perspective off of this mountain and like kind of map out the world in your head, because I'm not going to switch worlds constantly. So yeah, let's go ahead and go to the seed, the original world. Before it was terracotted. So I can go over only a few of the things that like were changed. Oh, this is a copy of RhawesWorld right here. I think this is a copy of the world because one of my friends, Andromeda Fox, was going to go on my world, and I wasn't sure about trusting him completely. So this is a copy of the world, but like it's a little back in time. And then we have this world. Now, I don't know if it's the right seed. I gotta check. Okay, 54411. We'll just see if that's in this one. 554411. Yep, okay, so this is the world. This is the original. You can see just in the picture, like, what is this area? Well, you're actually looking into the heart of the city with this picture. The downtown area is where I'm moving my mouse around right now. That's where it is. And you guys are like, where did this river come from? Well, that river is not there anymore. It's been covered. So let's go ahead and play it so you guys can get a nice and much better view of the world. Like, it's just insane how much I changed the world. Like, crazy. Alright, here we are. Okay. Come on, load in, load in. I was doing pictures for this world, so that's why there's like these tall things here. Okay. Alright. So. Wow. This is just crazy. You can't recognize it. You cannot recognize this land. You can't. Alright, so like I said, here was the spawn point of the world. Also, the shader pack is off. That doesn't have to do it. That doesn't have anything to do with it. So this is the spawn point right here. Right where I pointed. This little island where the spawn point was. And there's the mountains that I was just telling you guys about. So, yeah. Yeah. The RhawesWorld sign is built over here. You know. This is just the thing, I don't know. Over here we have the swamp biome that has the residential area with the house. This is where the road, the bluish road goes along. You know. And just look at this. This is all completely just a birch biome. This whole area was just a birch biome. The ship port is right here. That beachside hotel is right here. Those hill houses that look very nice are on top of this hill. And it's just so crazy. And that amazing terraforming dust thing, like the arena thing, like that amazing terraforming is from this mountain. But you can't even recognize the shape. There's absolutely no shape to the way it's supposed to look. So, yeah. Also, this is all just random terrain. Like, the beach is over here. There's been, you know, like sand fills, you know, all that sort of stuff. Shaggy Beast's house would be, like, right there. The fishing shack would be right there. This is the downtown area, which does not look familiar to anyone. It's been filled up. It's been flattened out. We got this whole area over here. This has all been flattened out. You know. And in my house, my mansion, would be located right around. My mansion would be right here, but it's not there, so yeah. And then the one house would be over there. The Shaggy Beast structure would be right there on that little island. It's just so crazy. And you know what's even crazier? You know what's even crazier? I have only spent not even a month on the project. I started this project on January 1st, 2020, as a start to the new year. And what you guys just saw a few minutes ago is how much I've gotten done. It is insane how much work I've put into the world already. Like, that amount of progress would have been done in what I would say 6 months of time. But I did it not even... Yeah, I did it within a month. So, I just find that insane. And I also remember the times when this world was in survival. Like, this world started in survival and then became creative. Because I fell into lava and died. And you know what happens after you fell into lava. So, I actually was trying to start a survival series too. With this world, I was going to start one. But the videos never made it past editing. And I sort of canceled out the idea of ever starting another survival series ever again. Because, like... there's no real point to it to me. And, yeah, I'm just not that great at doing Minecraft survival Let's Plays. There was like a crafting table over here. This is where I got my first tree. This is my first cave I gone down. You know, it's crazy. And that one town, the town isn't there. Like, like, the terrain hasn't changed that much, actually. It's probably the most similar over here, especially. Yeah, here's the area. It's probably the most similar to you guys over here. Wait a minute. What? Whoa, wait. Whoa. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Some didn't look right. I was looking for that one little ledge part, but it's right here, so... Okay. So the bridge enters from over there and then goes in through here. You know, it kind of comes around here, cuts through this little bit, goes around. This is where the building was. Now, like I said, the road was going through here, but it cut into the mountain a little bit, so that's where I got the idea to make a slope. And yeah. This area is probably familiar with, like, you guys probably recognize it. Pretty much the most unchanged place of the world would have to be RhawesWorld over here. This whole area is probably the least unchanged. Man. Well, I think that'll be pretty much it. Okay. The most insane thing, though, is the amount of terraforming that I have done over here for this whole birch biome. I filled up this river, did some terraforming even under the water so it would blend in very well. Like, and then I continued, like, to terra cut so much of this over here. So I'm not sure where the level of, like, height off the ground is for this. Okay. So where I'm standing right now would be the level that the surface of the world is on. I continued the surface over here, and I continued, like, terra cutting all of this out. And just look at all this. Look at all this. Look at how much is above 67. All of this was cut out by me and no one else. Like, all of this mountain here was all cut out by me and no one else. That bowl arena thing was created here by me and no one else. Everything was done within a month by me and no one else. And you guys are probably asking, well, how do I do it? Well, when you spend 8 hours a day on Minecraft for a month straight, I'm pretty sure you get a lot of stuff done in Minecraft. And that is literally, like, how I am. But don't worry. I'm not, like, addicted or anything. If I have to get off, I gotta get off. If my grades are going down in school, I get off. But it's just still insane how much work I get done. I don't stay up all night doing Minecraft though. I do go to bed eventually around the times of 1 a.m. to 12 a.m. So don't be concerned about my health being on like games too much. It's just because I have nothing to do during the day. Please understand that. So yeah. I guess that'll be pretty much it. Like, also the mall's here. You know, the nightclub is here. I can't stop. It's just, there's so much stuff to like talk about before the world was transformed. So yeah. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy this long video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. All right. Okay. Bye.